Hi guys. Good afternoon. We're doing it. We're doing something pretty funky right now. I am in one of the most interesting places that I've ever been to. It's definitely top up there in like artistic, kind of crazy, kind of cool places. Getting my hair done. So I found this hairdresser who he was recommended by another woman who is a hairdresser who I was trying to book, and I couldn't book her. We kept trying to book it and it wasn't happening, and she's like, just go see this guy Ross in San Pedro. He does my hair. So I finally made it over and I'm going for it. So let's take a look around and stay tuned. I'll also tell you what happened at the dentist and if she was mad at me. Actually, I'll tell you what happened when I opened my mouth and what she said, so let's look for a second. So what's really cool is it's very artsy. There's some cool knitting, and here's a Ross.
Hello,
wait,
Mama.
you want to say hi?
Hi,
yeah,
guys.
There's Ross.
Welcome.
Hey.
Willkommen.
So he's from London, and what's cool is that he used to work at very busy hair salons in London, and then also apparently in New York City. And then now he's here in Guatemala. So let's take a look around. Apparently there are dogs and ducks. So let's go see the ducks. Actually, here, oh, wow. Wow. So, Secret of Life, or The Meaning of Life, number 42. So apparently we have about an hour, a little less than an hour for the, oh, hi guys. Just hanging out. We have a little bit less than an hour for the color. Yeah, Brianna, I am keeping the length. Oh, hi, Aaron. I'm keeping the length. I said I want to, I'm trying to grow my hair out long. But I was ready for a change, and I kind of, how we put it when I came in, it's like, it comes to that point in the movie where the woman, like, goes through a change, and it's part of, like, the bigger, like a metaphor or like the journey. So let's keep looking around. This place is really fun. We got ducks. Where are those dogs? Apparently there are little dogs somewhere. Ross, is it okay if I go upstairs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, thanks.
If you get rushed by the dogs, just go.
Okay,
All right.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the dogs. Let's go see if we can find the little dogs. So, it's like your average salon experience. I'll show you the bathroom. The bathroom's pretty cool. So they run a guest house. Ooh. So it's a guest house, it's their house, and it's two brothers. Two brothers, and then the salon is down there. And then, oh look, we can see the lake. So it's a rainy afternoon. Oh wow. Wow, let's go all the way up. Wow. Not your average hair salon, huh? Darlene, yes, I got the backpack. In fact, why don't we go downstairs? We pretty much have an hour to kill. Why don't we go downstairs and I'll show you the gifts that I got. I got a bag for my mom, and I got a little backpack for my niece. And then the other little backpack I got, probably gonna give it to my sister, or I'm gonna give it to my dad's wife, which I don't call her my stepmom. I don't feel like I don't know. Marina. I call her Marina. Whoa. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's the bathroom. What? What? But I have needs too. Fun fact, here in Guatemala, we don't put any paper in the toilets. It's a bathtub. Although that's kind of like a crazy looking bathtub. It's like you need a lot of water. All right. Okay, so hi Colleen. Hey Veronica. Okay, Veronica, let's go. I'll show you what I got for them. I got some cool stuff. So here's what happened when I went to the dentist. If you're watching my last video, you may have seen that I was actually a little nervous because I followed the directions and I did 3 days of silence. I stayed at home. I didn't leave the house as she told me. I didn't talk except just, some small talk with the animals. Oh, wow, look at those mushrooms. Then on the 4th day, I went to a birthday party at Karuna, and I had so much fun. It was Mari's birthday party. Maybe you saw it. We did a birthday talent show. We did a stick fight with Luke. I got hit in the face with a stick. Just good old casual fun around Karuna. Wow. Wow. Those are some amazing mushrooms. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we grew them ourselves, actually.
Wow. Did you, inject the wood?
Yeah, because mushrooms have, a spore.
Yeah.
Right?
So for me?
Yeah, this
thank you.
It's very hot. So
Thank you very much.
have a little hole. But yeah, we put spores in the trunks.
Amazing.
So you basically cut up some mushrooms, put them in a blender, and then you pour it all over the wood.
Wow.
And then they just regrow in weather like this. These kind of grew they've been here for weeks now.
Do you eat them?
I'm intolerant.
Oh.
It's very unfortunate.
Mushroom intolerant. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I've never been a fan.
Actually, we can go through this way.
Yeah, I've never been a fan, and at the same time, they make me sick. So grow them for other people.
Fun kitchen. Wow. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
So here we are.
You can go through the whole house if you want me to show you upstairs.
Oh, cool. Thank you. That's really hot. So apparently his brother knits. His brother just knits a lot. Is constantly knitting. So all of these this knitwear, even over here, this is all what his brother does. So apparently his brother does dreadlocks and knitting, custom knitting. So apparently they are fiber artists. Okay, so what happened when I went to the dentist? So 3 days of silence, and then the 4th day I went to a birthday party, and I laughed, I sung, I had so much fun, and I got home, stick fight, and then I got home that night, and I was looking in my mouth, and I was like, oh no, the stitches are open, it's a gaping hole again. Oh no, the doctor's gonna be so mad at me because she seems kind of tough, and she was gonna, I don't know. And so I was a little bit worried when I went there today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get in trouble.
If you want a tour of the house, I'll show you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come for a tour?
They said they like your hair.
Oh, good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Yeah, bring your tea.
It's hot. I'm gonna let it just chill a sec, literally. Okay.
You're not true English.
No, I'm not Targaryen either.
Targaryen. But yeah, follow me.
Great. I love house tours. We love house tours.
Yeah.
Plus, it's especially such a cool place.
Yeah, I love ducks. They're just my favorite.
I love ducks so much. I can't wait. With this new house I told you about, I think that's what I'm so excited about, are just having chickens and goats, and if I can.
Chickens are a lot cleaner than ducks.
Really?
Ducks are a lot higher in intelligence.
Huh.
All right, so we've got 3 private rooms here.
And you rent these out, right?
Yeah, we do rent these out, and it's 60Q a night for one person.
60Q a night. That's
and
that's
90Q for.
It's $8, $9 a night.
90Q for 2 people. It's really good.
Question: how do people? If people are like, oh my God, it's amazing, I want to come stay there, how do they find you?
Just come find us on Facebook. We've got Brothers Guest House page, please.
Brothers Guest House page.
And this is what was here before, and then this is what we built. And I know you're gonna, I'm not sure you want to show this off to your fans, but this is.
This is the part that you built. Okay.
Yeah, well, we built all of the walls and stuff. This is just our nice room.
Oh, great.
Hey, Rainbow.
Oh, hi, buddy. Hey.
Yeah,
hi, buddy.
Up here in my room.
Oh, wow. Is it okay if my hair is getting wet?
It's okay. Just
hi, buddy. Hey. You guys are doing a great job. Great job.
Yeah, come up here and be a little careful. Yeah.
That's great.
No joke. Yeah, we can sit under here.
Wow. Oh, no, I wish I did bring my tea. Oh, wow, this is great.
Yeah, I thought you
Holy
might
shit.
enjoy the views from here. On a good day, you can see 5 volcanoes.
Wow.
It's pretty intense.
Wow.
There's obviously San Pedro's just there, but you can't really see it because of the cloud.
Wow, cool view.
Yeah, huh?
Wow. Sweet. Yeah, so guys, this is San Pedro. So where are we? You can't really see. So yeah, so San Pablo's there, San Marcos is there. So that means Sunana is right over there.
Yeah.
So I took a boat here today. It's Cerro de Oro. What's up?
This,
What's over there?
you know this lump.
It's the elephant.
The nipple.
Oh, you call it the nipple.
Well, we can call it whatever we like. It's like the elephant, right? It's from The Little Prince.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. Yeah.
It's like a. What's the name of the author? I can't remember.
Saint-Exupéry.
Oh, yeah.
Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, I think.
But it's just fantastic. Obviously, it changes how it looks as you go round. But I think that.
Oh, sad. Sad
Yeah, we're in a
tree.
little valley here.
Wow. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, man.
Wow, amazing. So Ross has been here for 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years now.
How did
Just a
you
short
originally
time.
find Guatemala? Like, how did you get here?
Actually, it was a really big synchronicity in some way. Well, there was just. How can you say it? I met a guy at an airport, had the same holiday days as me. So I went on my own to Jamaica, and then the guy at the airport was staying in the same place as me, had tickets booked on to Guatemala in a month's time on the same day as me. So never met him, the Israeli guy. I like to sing. He plays music, doesn't like to sing.
It was just
Like
it
was.
made sense.
Yeah, I tried to go with someone, then went on my own, and ended up with someone the whole time. I was alone for about 5 minutes.
You know, I think that's what a lot of people don't understand is like you can go traveling alone, but you probably won't end up alone. Like you'll meet people, you'll hook up with people, literally and figuratively. Like
Yeah.
like traveling alone just
You're never alone.
you're
That's the
never
point.
really
Never
you're only
alone.
as alone as you want to be. You make friends.
Sometimes it's good to be alone. It's hard. It's hard doing nothing, I promise you.
Yeah,
In this
oh,
party
I'm well
place,
aware.
it's very hard. Alright,
Cool. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, very cool. Oh wow, that's
my
cool.
brother's room.
That's your brother's room. Okay.
Yeah, so
It looks really cool
my
in there.
brother lives here.
It's very artistic.
And I live on the other side. But like, I made all the beds and stuff.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Dude's an artist for sure.
Yeah, man. Live straight out.
Yeah, I like the bed. I like the everything. It feels like a pirate nest.
Oh, it is. When you build stuff yourself, that's why pirates look the way they do. And I'll just show you the rest of the gang.
Yeah, cool. Kim is asking what part of the UK are you from?
London, but Essex.
London, but Essex. Yeah, you gotta be pretty careful on these steps. Okay, here we go. Yes, tour. Whoa. Hi guys.
Hey.
I'm doing a video online. Is that okay? It's cool.
No worries.
Guys, hi.
Chickpeas, squibby.
Hi everybody. Hi dogs. Wow, cool.
Hello.
Are you the brother? Who's the
Yeah,
brother?
I'm the brother.
You're the brother. Obviously the brother. Cool. Nice to meet you, man. I really like your knitwork.
Oh,
I'm really impressed. Yeah, super impressed. Hi. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, great. Wow.
Yeah, this
Such
is the
cool
workshop.
art. Yeah. You know, I've been to a few places in my life that really felt like artist dens, like artists, like real art havens.
Trash Palace Artist Den.
I love it. Trash Palace Artist Den. It's great. No, this is like up.
The
up with
Fletcher
them.
Memorial Home for Incurable Talents.
And Colonial Wasters, I believe. Let me take you back
Wait,
down to the
say
Salon.
that again. The
Fletcher Memorial Home. It's a song by Pink Floyd.
Wow.
You know that?
Wow, no.
We're called the Fletchers.
The Fletchers. Amazing.
Yeah, the home for incurable talents
The home
and
for
colonial
incur-
wasters.
It's amazing.
Which kind of sums us up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I was in Paris and there was this like townhouse that had been, I don't know, overtaken by artists and every room was different. It was just this like labyrinth of art and creativity, and this place kind of reminds me of that.
Oh, I love it. I mean, once you paint every bit of it, it becomes yours.
Yep. Should be a law.
Chickens.
Have your landlords like seen it? Like, do they know?
We did a contract. The contract said we could do anything we wanted.
So when your contract is up, do you think you'll stay or do you think you're gonna go?
We'll either do an extension, but as we're very, very popular with the hairdressing and the knitting, knitwear, etc., it kind of means that we should have a salon, maybe just a few rooms, not like not 10 rooms, maybe just like 5, and then have a salon.
Yeah.
I'd like a lot of
Would you-
hairdressers actually.
Would you do the
Yeah, if anybody's a hairdresser out there who's actually professional, wants to come work in paradise, Please be my guest. I'm making loads of money and I'm living loads of fun. And like, my life is so easy. Yours can be too.
And actually, that's a good question. You used to work in London. What was your life like in London? You're like your life and lifestyle like in London compared to
I
like...
used to work on the corner of Fashion Street and Commercial Street. It's like next to Models 1, London. You see celebrities walking down the street. Spitalfields Market. You should Google a place called Pimps and Pinups. It's East London's busiest hairdressers.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's real cool. It's like Australian owned, but it's fucking amazing. They're really, really creative.
Wow.
Yeah. So, anyone in England fancy a haircut? Pimps and Pinups. Go ask for Lorenzo.
It's probably really expensive though.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
You're talking like £80 a haircut, £100, and then colours.
Oh wow, we
Need
got
a bit
some
of tissue
interesting.
for this. Let me get you a towel.
Actually, I kind of like what's going on. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of fisheye. It makes it look sunny even though it's raining.
Yeah, we got. Actually, I'll take a little towel.
It's a phone. It shouldn't get wet.
There we go. So yeah, super cool. So let me.
Can I have a little seat?
Okay.
You can sit in this in your lovely.
Oh, let me get this my tea.
The salon is yours just for a moment.
Okay, thank you.
I'll go install some stuff.
Bismillah.
But enjoy your tea, my
Yeah,
love.
thank you.
And pleasure to meet you all. I'll see you guys soon.
Great, thank you. Tea, cup of tea. Okay, just processing all of that. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm going for a change. It's time. It's that time in the movie where the actress flips around in the chair and has a change. So I won't tell you yet what it is, but I mean you can probably. I mean, can you imagine? So why don't we I need to finish telling you the story of what happened at the dentist when she looked in my mouth. And then I also said I'm going to show you what I bought, the gifts for my family. So, if you're just tuning in, or if you didn't know, I had a little bit of a shock to discover that the stitches that the dentist had put in opened. I'm sure the stick fight had something to do with it. If not, it was just how much fun I was having singing and being merry with my friends and talking and all the things. And in all of that process, the stitches opened and the hole was open. I was like, oh no! I had all these dreams that I couldn't get to the doctor and something horrible had happened. So I went to the dentist this morning for my follow-up appointment, being like, oh no, she's gonna chastise me. It's going wrong. It's all, it sucks. And so there I was in the chair. I opened my mouth and she goes, wow. And I go, wow, wow, what, wow, wow, what? Like, good wow, bad wow. And she said, no, good wow, you're healing really well. Like, and I was thinking, is it okay that the stitches came undone? Like, and she's like, yeah, it's fine. Like, you're healing really well. It's like, wow, okay, great. So it was a good wow from the dentist, thank God. She also took out a retainer that I had. I've had a retainer right here for 20 years. I've had this little piece of metal in my mouth for 20 years, and I have never liked it. And in fact, I've asked a couple other dentists if they would take it out, and they're like, why take it out? It keeps your teeth straight. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it was interesting. She's a holistic dentist, and so when I mentioned last time about, we brought it up, she's like, oh yes, this metal here is like blocking your energy to like your lower chakras or something. Like she identified how this metal bar was actually a source of like blockage in the energy flows of my body. And so we took it out, and it was the most amazing sensation to finally touch after 20 years, I get to touch my teeth again. So it felt, wow, so good. And then she did this other process on me. She's also like an acupuncturist. She's a really interesting woman. She's also an acupuncturist. So she did these other unblocking techniques where she like used a needle and touched certain points, and they felt like it was not comfortable. But when she got to the large intestine, I like burst out crying. And I'm no stranger to crying in the dentist's office, but it was crying for a completely unexpected reason. In fact, when we started the process, I was feeling really happy. Maybe you saw my last video. I was feeling great. I was feeling really good. She said, this could be pretty emotional. We're going to be working directly with your energy lines and unblocking them. So just so you know, you know, some weird stuff may come up. And I'm like, it's fine. I feel fine. And then she touched that point and it's like, ah! like loud cries. Like, wow. Apparently also my lungs and my heart. She touched the heart when she's like, you have issues with your mother? It's like, yes. You have issues with like the feminine aspect in your life? Yes. So that was interesting. But I feel definitely a little weird after that. But she said it was the next few days I could be a little bit sensitive, so just be open to whatever comes. So that's good. So good news from the dentist. Good news from the dentist. So now let's see what I got for my family as gifts. So we have, actually, I've stuffed things in 2 bags, and let's drink some tea first. Morgan Osimo, it's so good to see you too, girl. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I got a few things. I got a bunch of different things. Of course, I got some more hummingbirds. This time the blue color means more than it ever did before. So I got a few of those. Oh, I got a gray one too. You don't see gray ones very often. I like to go for ones. I mean, the blue one is a little bit typical. Oh, but those were fireworks, by the way. They like to set off a lot of fireworks here. I got a black one. Ooh. I got a green one. Yeah, I owe my Shine Tribe some hummingbirds. In fact, maybe I shouldn't. I sent someone 33 hummingbirds, and they seem to have disappeared, and I'm feeling very confused what happened. But, moving on. So check this out. So this is an apron. So my sister's moving into a new house and starting a new life, and which is why it's so timely that I'm going to be there to help her move in. And so I got her an apron for the kitchen. Oh, this is cool. I got her, this might go in like my niece's room. So these are really great. You know what? Let me see if I can, I'm gonna do me one of these. Oh gosh. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Let's do this. Whoa, okay. Cool. Okay, so I got the apron. I got this cool like table runner, like table cover. Cool, right? Beautiful colors, all handmade, and it was really cool. I got to talk to the woman Marta, whose family makes these, and it was cool to connect with her. And we were similar age, and to share that like her family made it and my family is going to receive it, you know, as a gift. And that was kind of a nice connection. And here's another one. When I buy things, I typically I like to prefer the woman run shop, like support the women. So another handmade like table runner. I think this will be really nice for my sister. I think she'll really. Oh wait, showed you like the wrong side. This is the correct side. I think she'll like this. My sister's also really into weaving, so I think she'll appreciate some like nice woven things from Guatemala. Oh, look, check this out! Look what I got! Oh, it's a goat. It's a beaded goat. You see the beads? My sister also really likes goats. I really like goats. We all like goats. So I got her a goat. Why not? Let's see what else. More hummingbirds. Oh, there's my ghee. My kisses are not vegan. So good. Ghee-licious. Oh, I got another. Some more hummingbirds. This one's cool. Ooh, cool. Okay, now let's see. Now I'm gonna show you the bags. I'll show you the bags I got. Here, I think I need more light. Let's go this way. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So let's see, what time is it? It is 3:27. I think he said 22, so maybe like 20-ish more minutes. Let's refresh the comments. I'm back on the thing where I can't see the comments live scrolling. My kisses are not vegan. They're buttery, in fact. Alright. So I got 3 bags. I got one for my mom, one for my niece. Apparently my niece, she's 7 years old. She's really into like pink. She's into pink. She's like pink shit. Okay, so here's what I got for my mom. I think she'll really like this. My mother's a cool lady. Yay! What do you think? Right? Super cute. I would like this if I were like a lady, you know, living in the city. Hey guys. It's pretty cool actually. It's actually really cool. Great, right? Okay, here's the one for my niece. So she's 7 years old, and we made the straps really tiny. I think they go smaller. Do they go smaller? I think they go smaller. That's so. Oh yeah, there we go. You gotta pull this, pull that through. Yeah. So, tiny little backpack for a 7-year-old girl who loves pink. I think she'll dig it, right? And then I was also having a moment of indecision, but I got another version for my sister. So I was thinking that they could go like twinsies, you know? This one's slightly bigger. So I think my niece would probably get a kick out of that idea of her and Mama being twinsies with the cool Guatemalan textiles, right? Let's see. So yeah, and I think there are a few more hummingbirds in my bag, but that's what I got. Basically, a lot of like Guatemalan textile stuff. So bags, apron, table runner. See, isn't this nice? Yeah, I really like this one. I'm like, I should get me one of those. I think Alia will like this, right? And then we have the hummingbirds. It's nice to get back on having a bunch of hummingbirds. Apron, yep. I know. So I literally sent my sister a message this morning. I was like, how are your supplies of coriander, fennel, fenugreek, cumin, dandelion root, burdock, and licorice? Those are my main herbal allies, my main spices. So she said, good, we can always go to the Indian food store if we need more, and I can order some. So I was like, yes, you're right, you're in America, you can just order something. Do you realize you have this power? Like, if you want something, you can just order it and it'll come to your house, and like, you have a house with like a number and like a street with a name that people can locate it if they want to. Like, you can give someone your address and they can send you something. It's crazy. So I was thinking that I'm just gonna order some stuff. I don't have to bring my spice cabinet with me to New Jersey. I can order stuff on Amazon, which is great because I can bring stuff back in bulk. I had talked about an Amazon wish list. People had wanted to send me stuff, and I'm like, instead of sending me stuff that I don't necessarily want, how about sending me stuff that I really do want? So I haven't put it together yet, but it's on my mind. But there'll be a lot of like bulk spices. Yeah. Pamela, you're a hairdresser too. That's great. You know, it was cool when I first walked in. You know, I saw this place and I was like, oh, like, what is this? What is this hippie den? You know, like, oh, like, what is this hippie den? And I was like, oh, okay. And then what was really cool was when he arrived, he obviously knew what he was doing. He like walked me through different options. He like did the hair flippy thing, and it's like, oh, like he used like a French word to describe some French colored look you can do, and walked me through the different options. And I felt very safe in his hands. I feel like he's a very capable hairdresser. And I think it's really cool that he used to, work in these, like, fancy salons in London, and then now he's in this, like, little hippie den here in Guatemala. I think what I love the most is that his brother knits. Like, apparently his brother just knits all the time. Which, you don't often see a man who knits. Oh, wow, look at this. It's like a robe. He knit this all by hand. Wow, it's got pockets. Like, what is this? It's like an elf. I don't know what's going on. Amazing. We looked at some colors, too. He showed me all the colors. Ooh. Right? Yep. Did all the things. All the things. Thankfully, my hair is already... Ooh, hello, Virgo power. My hair is already pretty light, so we don't have to use any bleach on it. Oh. We don't have to use any bleach on it. Which is great. Okay. I know, Vanessa, it's like so great. It's like not your average hair salon, but whoa, that's what I like about it. Salvador Marley. Huh? Oh, you want to see something cool? These are what we call mermaid stones. So these are stones that you get out of the lake, and they're kind of like pumice stones. Like, they have this really interesting texture to them. Like, if you put your thumbnail and you could like carve into them. And so we call them mermaid stones. I think I may have shown you this in another video. They float. And actually I brought back a few of these as gifts. They have a nice collection of mermaid stones. Brother's hair salon. Dreadlocks. So apparently his brother does dreadlocks. So I'm here. So it's $13 an hour. That's pretty good, because I was considering maybe I should wait to the States to do this. And it's like, wait, what are you doing? Waiting for the States? It's going to be like 7 times more expensive if you wait to do it in the States. In fact, the least, or the less things I can buy in the States, the better. Yeah, Vanessa, you want to come down here? You can come live with these hippies, with these artsy-fartsy hippies, man. Brothers Guest House on Facebook. Dios míos. What color's in the foil? Oh, you're gonna have to wait and see. I'm not gonna give it away. What did he charge? So he charges 100Q an hour. So what time do we start? So we start at 2 o'clock. So now it's 3:30. So I'm paying 150Q so far, and that's $20. The one thing I will do in the United States, and I already messaged my sister about this, is like, I think I should go to the gynecologist and get a pap smear. Here's my reminder to you ladies out there. When was the last time you had a pap done? Honestly, I can't remember the last time, and it seems like the responsible thing to do to take care of myself. So, taking care of the teeth, taking care of downstairs, just let's take care of the system, make sure everything's good. So if you haven't in a while, this is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man reminder to get checked out, you know? Make sure everything's okay. Blue, of course. Oh, wouldn't that be fun if I did blue? Did you ever see before my blue hair when I was a mermaid? That was the best blue ever. I literally, was it 4 or 7? I confused my 4s and 7s. I spent a really, really long time in the hair salon in Boston. A friend of mine, I bartered her. I exchanged her a photo shoot in exchange for doing my hair, and wow, there were 7 different shades of blue and purple in my hair. It was phenomenal. It was definitely, like, nothing will ever top that hair. Nothing would ever top that mermaid hair. And that, fun fact, that was how the whole mermaid thing, like, really began. I turned around in the salon chair and I saw my blue hair for the first time, and I was like, oh, I'm a mermaid. It just seemed really obvious. Oh, I'm a mermaid. Yeah. And then I went to Thailand, and everyone called me mermaid, and then I got my mermaid tattoo. She's peeking out. I put her here, so she's just peeking out above the waterline. Yeah, Brianna, we need to take care of our bodies. You know, and that's the thing. Oh, and Donna, good luck at the dentist tomorrow. I hope it goes well. I hope she puts rose essential oil on your T-zone. It's every 5 years after you're 30 now. Jesse, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, you know, I feel like, so maybe you've noticed this theme in my videos of like taking more responsibility, and I feel like in my previous lives, I'm like a cat. I've had many lives. I think one of the things, one of the things that was like that characterized a lot of my like discontent, or like the source of a lot of my discontent, was I didn't want to face reality. There were things I didn't like, and so instead of facing reality and having difficult conversations and like facing the hard stuff, instead I would run from it. I would numb out. You know, I would smoke weed or drink or get into some exciting new relationship as a way of like distracting myself. You know, getting wrapped up in someone else's, you know, also trying to save someone else is a great way to avoid your own shit. So in this current chapter of my life, where so much of the theme is taking responsibility and really facing that stuff that normally I would have run from, that's like in some ways, like it's coming down to these basic things, like going to the dentist, get your pap smear done at the gynecologist, like get these like basic things done to like take care of yourself, instead of being like, no, I don't want to, no, it's inconvenient, no, I don't know. I want to do this because it's shiny and fun and feels good. It's like, okay, well, a life built on shiny and fun and what feels good is hollow inside, because there's no inner reservoir, right? It's empty inside, and that's, you know, one thing. I think it's in Thailand, or who is it? The concept of the hungry ghost. You know, in addiction, there's this idea that there's like this hungry ghost inside. There's this hunger inside that can never be satisfied, no matter how much you put in, no matter how much you chase after, and like, you know, the disease of more. No matter how much you take, there's never any like satisfaction in inner peace. You know, there's always the hunt for more, and that's because there's this emptiness inside that we try to fill with things from the outside. So I think that's the work. The work is to do that excavation, understand like, how did this emptiness get there? Where do these wounds come from? You know, and that was something the dentist was saying today when she was doing that thing, poking me, and she poked me in the mouth, and it was kind of horrible. But she was talking about how like I had these blockages in these parts of my body, in these different organs in my body, and it was like stuck energy. So I believe that the healing work is to like look at, where's the energy stuck? Where have we been like suppressing some emotions, and then do the work to like feel it so we can heal it. You know, you can't heal something that you're not willing to feel, even and especially if it's uncomfortable and you don't want to go there. You know what? It's so much easier to like turn on the TV and eat a bunch of ice cream, or, you know, pursue some like pretty boy. And then it's funny because then the same patterns always come up and the same shit always comes up. And
we've got like 5 minutes.
Great.
And then we'll be washing it.
Great.
Let me have a look at this one.
Yay.
Oh, they're coming up beautifully.
Yes, I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, Larissa, thank you.
I already had someone reach out from your.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think Jennifer. Cheers. Hope to see you in Guatemala.
Nice. Yeah, my friend Vanessa also said she's a hairdresser, and
Yeah.
she hated like the rat race, like the lifestyle of it, but so you might hear from Vanessa too.
It's,
Yeah, Lucy binge Netflix.
Need to get out of the working, you know, was it work smart, not hard?
Yeah, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, so out here's definitely the hairdresser's life for me.
And pirate hairdresser.
It is very much pirate. We live in like a pirate ship.
Feels like a pirate ship.
Yeah, we literally have 5 minutes, my love.
Great.
Wonderful.
Great.
We can sit here.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, Kim, you're feeling that at the moment.
No, I'll put back in 5. Just keep going.
Great. We're gonna have to see. Don't forget a mammogram. Oh, Tammy, yeah, probably. You know what? I'm gonna. So my sister's a midwife, and I sent her a message, and she said, yeah, you know what? I'm due too. So why don't we do it? We'll do it 2 for. So I'm gonna trust my sister's advice because she deals in the realm of women's health. So that'll be an adventure. 5 minutes. It's amazing. Sue, I'd love to, but it doesn't seem like you have a job. How would I support myself without working or health insurance? Well, actually, Sue, everyone has to work. He has to work. I work right now. Have you ever heard of something called the internet? Did you know that you can get jobs on the internet? Did you know? I mean, you must have heard right now, especially after we went through Corona. Like, you can work remotely. Like, you don't have to physically be in a place. So the best thing that people can do is you figure out a way to earn, like, American money or money from England or, like, pay wages from the Western world. And then you come to a place like Guatemala and you live amazing. And then health insurance, here's the thing with health insurance. It's like healthcare is so cheap here. Like my surgery cost with all the medicines, all the medications, like everything was $170. So it's like stuff is so affordable here that like it's like if something happened you could just pay for it. It's not like America where they like it's just better, man. It's just better. Let's get my battery plugged in. Oh, we're gonna take it out soon. We're gonna take it out. This is so exciting. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Nice rainy day. Yeah, we were talking about that, how like, he earns like 100 Q for a haircut. And the local person earns like 10 Q an hour. So doing the work that he does, he's able to earn 10 times the local wage. And so imagine the quality of life you could have in a place if you're earning 10 times what the local people are earning. Yeah. Whew. Let me just refresh this, see how you guys are doing. Hi, Belinda. Yeah. Oh my God, Donna, your oral surgery cost almost $9,000? That's fucking ridiculous. Donna, you could just like literally come here or like go someplace else. Why would, that's crazy. That's crazy. $9,000 to get dental work done? How is that not like obviously wrong? People ask me, how can you afford to travel? And I'm like, how can you afford to live in the United States? $9,000 for dental surgery? Are you fucking kidding me? Mine was $170. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's just crazy. That's crazy. But good luck, Donna. My heart is with you, woman. It was interesting, the dentist, she says that other dentists think she's crazy to want to do this holistically. And apparently she's had a lot of different training. She's trained with like traditional Chinese medicine. She's a trained acupuncturist. She's very interesting. In fact, Donna, maybe you can reach out to her in biodental. And she had some very interesting points to make about the energy, the energy associated with the different parts of the mouth, with the different teeth. And when she did that process, when she touched the different parts, and like some were like excruciating, and she's like, yeah, you seem to have an issue here. And even one with like my reproductive system, she's like, yeah, even before I was gonna make an appointment with a gynecologist to get a checkup, like a regular checkup, she was like, your body is telling me that you have a blockage here, so like I recommend. And it's funny hearing this from my dentist. My dentist is recommending to go have an appointment with a gynecologist, which is like interesting. And so it's just interesting to think about how our different energy systems can come together and be manifested. And I think this is one of the main differences I've noticed between like Western and Eastern medicine. In the West, They just treat the part of the body. Oh my god. Wow. They just treat the part of the body like a car. Like one part breaks down and you just like replace that part, you know? And they don't treat it like an integrated whole, like a living system where everything is interconnected, you know? And I like that approach more. You know, like a normal doctor won't ask you about like your stress levels when stress is like the #1 contributing factor in chronic disease. And yet Western doctors don't ask about like your lifestyle and your stress. They just like, oh, here's a pill. Oh, here's a symptom. Here's a pill. It's like something that doesn't feel quite right to me. Does that feel right to you? And then, oh my gosh, Robin, one of your infusions is $32,000. Without insurance, it's $120,000. That's crazy. That's cry. That's cry. That's cry. That's cry. Yeah. Yeah, Jane says dental work in the UK is astronomical. Lots of people go to Turkey or Poland. Yeah, you know, dental tourism is a thing. Dental tourism is a thing. Yeah. Yeah, Sue, and you know, this is something that she doesn't rust. He doesn't look like a rust, right? You don't look like a rust. I struggle to remember your name. You look like
it's a Ross.
like a Julian or
Carlos, Carlos Santana.
Something like more exotic and piratey. I don't know.
Oh, so you have heard of me then?
Yeah, we were talking about.
Time on your phone?
It is time to get 3:48.
Yeah, we're perfect. Would you like to come take a seat in the basement?
Yes. What should I do with my phone? Should I do the video or should I?
You can hold it if you want.
All right, I'll hold it.
It's your relaxing hair wash.
It's my it's my relaxing hair
We
wash.
can take a break for a minute.
I'll just let me just throw it at the floor. How about? Great. Let me just throw my freaking camera at the floor. Great. How's that?
Let me put the towel around you.
All right, my relaxing hair wash.
It's going to be a little fresh today, you know that? It started raining.
Yeah. Do you not? That's fine.
Yeah. Would you like to lean back?
I would love to do that.
Do you want to sit your feet
Where
up?
I've been staying in Sunat, there's no hot water.
Yeah.
So I've been having cold showers for the past 2 months.
We have hot water in the showers. We just...
I
tried to install it here and like... How do I say it? Apart from, I blew up the house almost twice, and then, like, my other option was like gas, and like, I'm Jewish, so gas showers isn't always a popular vote. I'm not religious, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I've been there. I went to.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I went to Auschwitz. I walked into those showers, and oh man, creepiest feeling in the world. Like, oh, what a.
The closest thing I got was, how do you say it? The killing fields
Isn't
in
it
Cambodia. Yeah, it's Cambodia. Yeah, I mean, that's just a genocide. There's loads of them.
Yeah. Genocide tourism. Oh.
Yeah, check. Great.
You're talking
Happy
about
days.
Dental tourism. There's dental tourism. There's monsoon tourism.
Who said tourism's dead?
Is that
bad?
No. That could be a thing. Like, yeah, you know, there's so many different kinds of tourism. I think people assume that there's just like sunny beach tourism or like just a certain kind of fun and pleasure kind of tourism. There's so many different kinds. You have cultural tourism, you can have historical tourism, you can have alcoholic tourism.
I mean, loads of people go to England for the history, right? Like, where I was born was where radio was invented. Like, it's all of these.
Mermaid tourism.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. There's mermaid schools, right?
I went to mermaid school.
Did you?
Yes, in the
Finally.
Philippines. Yes.
I've been telling people that it exists.
Yes.
There is proof.
Yeah, mermaid school was pretty amazing. The best part was when you arrive in the morning and you get to pick your tail color for the day.
You have to wear it for the whole day.
Well, I mean, while you're swimming, and not while you're on land.
I suppose you want to wear it.
Oh yeah, it's like crack, you know. It's like
really.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what crack is like, but I can imagine it has that allure. But it's very exciting. You know, one day you can be the pink mermaid, or the blue mermaid, or the green mermaid, or the purple mermaid. It's very exciting. Yeah. I took all the classes and I became a mermaid swimming instructor, certified mermaid swimming instructor.
Hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did.
I mean, like, well, I wasn't super academic at school.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. But, I did want a degree, so I just went online and I got a degree in tea chemistry.
Wow. Wait, tea chemistry?
Tea chemistry.
Like tea, like drinking
Yeah.
tea? Wow, you know what? My friend Luke, he
This is a joke, isn't it? But like, it's great.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Tea chemistry.
Tea chemistry.
Holy shit. My friend Luke is kind of like the tea expert.
Yeah, it's got to be at a certain degree for a certain amount of time.
Wow.
You know, like tea only comes from the same plant, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't
like
know much about it.
Like green tea basically is when the leaves, I believe, are bigger. Well, it's going to be a bit fresh today. You feeling brave?
I'm feeling brave.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, fresh.
No, it's great. You know, I had no courage or fortitude around cold water. Now it's like, I'm not this body, man.
All right. Well, I wish I was as powerful as you. Because no thanks.
It's good.
One thing I'll
exercise.
never get over, to be quite honest, is a cold shower. On a day like today, no, thank you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
different.
like-
It's like a hot afternoon versus like a cold and rainy afternoon.
Oh yeah, like Livingston here is really good. Like, you know, the Caribbean side.
I've never been.
You never been?
Mm-mm.
Like, it's the only black culture in Guatemala.
Huh.
They're called the Garrafunas,
Huh.
and they've been here for a long time. And yeah, it's perfect. Livingston on the Riddles, Sweet River.
Nice.
Yeah, just out there. You're having lots of tropical fish, lots
Sounds
of
great.
coconut bread.
I feel like I haven't really done much traveling
It's
at all.
just
I've
very
been to Antigua.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
much, I got to Guatemala, and like 3 or 4 months later, Corona hit, and then it was lockdown.
Ah.
So I've just been.
Yeah, my friend arrived here in San Pedro like 2 days before the curfew happened.
Wow.
I'm just going to mix up your toner.
Great.
2 seconds. Yeah, just before the curfew happened.
Wow.
And I have to say, she's now been here, wow, 2 years?
Oh wow.
If you think about it, it's gone on for so long.
It has. It has.
Right? Like, since it actually, like...
How long has Corona been? Well, March would have been 1 year. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. A year and a half.
Yeah,
We've been living with Corona for a year and a half. Wow, in this new world. I heard astrologically it's supposed to go on for like 4 years. So this like cycle is gonna end.
I don't see how it can't, because like the world itself needs to recover, and
Yeah.
it's never going
You
to.
need to integrate and recover.
Wow. Good luck trying to get all of the world's nations to agree to something.
Yeah.
But that is the way, you know, in the end. Right, I'm just putting your phone
What
on
was
for you.
what was it like here during the lockdown?
Oh, very, very interesting. Excuse all your fans and whatever, but like, yeah, as soon as we worked out we were closing the business and Corona lockdown was happening, we had basically everyone was like not working. We decided to take a bunch of acid. We partied like it was the end of the world, right? It could have been the end of the world, and you would have believed, you know. It really was like that, and I can't stress it enough. We had so much fun. What can you say?
We thought it was the end of the world. We had a party.
Everyone thought they were going to die, so I think we should pretend like we're going to act as if it's going to spin on, you know.
It was a special time. There was that sense of like this impending like doom. That's
Yeah, you'll never forget where you were when Corona happened.
yeah.
Like, it's a bit like 9/11 in that way.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers where they were.
Where were you?
I was I was just outside the hair salon. When I walked in, everyone was like standing still, and then yeah, it was just on the news. It just kept being repeated, and then it got worse. I mean, there's still people today that are still dying from that whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, from all of the poisonous fumes and basically.
It's like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like 20 years ago.
I was in high school.
Yeah, right.
I was in French class, and I remember walking into class, and there was this different energy, and people were talking about something happened, and I immediately assumed it was some historical event that I had no idea about because I was so like inept at knowing the events of the past. Yeah, and then I just remember it's just I realized no, this is happening right now, and there was this chaos, and then we all got sent home early, and this was like kind of like the crazy things. My parents, they worked for the government, and I know that they went to the Pentagon sometimes. So I was so scared that my like something happened to my parents, and I remember coming home in this state of like complete fear and shock. And, you know, the news reporters were like falling over and making all these mistakes. It was like this crazy chaos.
Yeah, right, because it's all live.
Yeah, it's all live, and it, like, and so the really crazy thing for me was I get home and I'm walking up to my house, and my mother is standing in the front yard. She's raking leaves.
Yeah.
And she looks up and she waves at me, and with the biggest smile on her face, she goes, "Hi, honey, welcome home. Like, how was school today?" Like, and I'm like,
God, you don't know.
like, no, she knew. This was like sort of like the emotional, like cognitive dissonance.
Oh, just how she did some.
Yeah, well, her perspective was that if we show our fear, if we're afraid, then the terrorists win. So this was kind of her kind of approach to life, was to deny and suppress her emotions because it wasn't okay. There was something like wrong with her emotions. And so my emotions were just like completely invalidated. And it's like, oh, honey, like don't feel what you're feeling. Like everything's fine. If you feel what you're feeling, then somehow Osama bin Laden is gonna know, and he's gonna have victory over America if you cry right now. Like, I mean, it was kind of.
Wasn't it Afghanistan that we were dealing with last time?
I don't know.
I don't even remember.
At
we should all probably remember. There's a whole day of remembrance for it. Right, you ready for the turquoise?
Yes.
I'm gonna do these two bits.
I'm excited. How does it look so far?
It looks great. Colour's great. You're just going to be like a beautiful blonde, and these are going to be the highlights on the side.
Are you sure this is a good idea? You think it's?
This will wash out very quickly.
Okay. How quickly?
Like, it depends how many times you wash your hair.
Okay.
But I would say between 1 and 2 weeks max. Sometimes on some people's hair, it doesn't last that long at all. So, especially this turquoise.
Now they know. We're trying something new, guys.
Yeah, this is part of the fun. Oh yeah, this will take beautifully. Yeah, this will just be a nice little accent on what you've already got, right?
I've definitely never done this style before. You know, fun fact, I told you how my work is with these videos. I've been making these videos for over 7 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, February will be 8 years.
That's amazing, you know. That's just commitment in itself,
it
you know,
is.
and conviction.
Yeah, some people believe that I don't have a job, but
Don't have a job.
yeah, they think I don't work.
Okay.
Because my work
they
is-
just see you doing this.
Yeah, because they see me doing this, but you don't understand like how much like commitment and dedication it takes
Yeah,
to do
it's
this
work, people.
for 7 years. And if you don't believe it, then try it.
Yeah, exactly.
But so I would have these different chapters in my story when I would go through these like marked changes. And I got to a point where I realized that I didn't want people to see my current videos and my current chapter and think that I was who I was before. So I would intentionally do drastic things to my hair to make it look different, so that you couldn't think that who I am now is who I was before, because you can see such a change. So this is my next one.
Well, this is a great change.
Yeah,
It's a great start on the journey. Like, you chose colour that's actually really good. It's not got any red in it, you know?
Yeah.
And reds stick around for a long time because the colour molecule is bigger, and blue's colour molecule is smaller, so it slips out the hair quicker.
Oh.
So.
Wow. Color molecule. See, he knows stuff. I was telling them that, like, when I walked in, like, you seemed like you really knew your shit. He's talking about molecule size. I mean,
Well, yeah.
it's great. You're a tea scientist.
Yeah, right. Tea chemist.
A tea chemist. A hairdresser.
A hair
an architect.
scientist.
A fiber artist. A hair scientist. An architect.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd call that architecture.
Well,
I mean, maybe if we could get it as a historic building. Yeah, that would be great. But,
You're a pirate.
what is it? Jack of all trades, master of none. I'm master of one, so I better have some fun.
Oh, I like that. That was great. I'm blowing my mind left and right. So how long do we like?
These don't stay in very long.
Oh, great.
It's like it's almost instantaneous.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and it will kind of look like a candy floss blue. You know, once
Candy
it dries.
floss.
Yeah, because they get light. Your hair's like
Yeah,
three
yeah.
shades darker when wet.
Yeah.
So.
So exciting. I mentioned my friend Luke. He's the tea connoisseur. He does
Yeah.
these videos too, and he had this video, a live
You've been
video.
doing it for 7 years, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
He has this live video when he was in a hair salon in Antigua, and I was watching it, and for some reason it was like mesmerizing to watch someone get their hair
Oh,
like
absolutely.
transformed. Like
You know it as well, because you can feel that when you're here. So it makes a big difference in everyone's world. You know, it makes you feel good, makes me feel good.
Oh.
Even on this rainy day.
Thank you for accommodating me, by the way.
Oh no, you're totally welcome.
Yeah, because I know we were trying to figure out the time. And
Oh, it has been a weird weekend for people on timings.
did people cancel on you?
No, quite the opposite actually. People want to come for an appointment, but they obviously have a lot of things in their life, right? So they're just trying to figure out time, like yourself, and they can make it. Then sometimes a business thing comes up, and then they can't make it. Do you sort of understand?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Like there's like a few things like that in. So a lot of my days can be spent just talking to people, doing consultations.
What kind of consultations?
Well, we start with, you know, where do you want to go with your hair?
Oh.
How can we help you on this hair journey? And then we see where we want to start, right? Like, it's nice to start this with you, get some nice blue in there.
It's so funny because when I came here, I had absolutely no intention of putting any blue in my hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you'd think that sort of thing would be like premeditated.
Not necessarily. It's
Oh.
like being, you saw the colours, and I didn't show them to you, which somehow piques your interest, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like somewhat like laws of attractions. When you say no, people want it more. And it's just part of life. So I really would think that. Also, it's easy. It's a fashion colour.
It's a fashion color. You seem like a fashion guy.
Yeah. They call them fashion colours because they change all the time, right? Just that's why.
Actually, I was telling them my whole mermaid thing started with blue hair. So I learned.
yeah.
I learned. How,
Shock.
I learned how to meditate, and while I was meditating, I got this vision of myself with blue hair. So I was like, all right.
Nice.
And it was a couple days before I was leaving for Thailand, so I went and I got my hair done by this really talented artist, hair artist in Boston. There were seven different colors of blue and purple.
Oh,
And
sweet.
the moment I turned around in the hair salon and I saw myself with blue hair, I'm like, oh, I'm a mermaid, obviously.
Easy.
Yeah, obviously, I'm a mermaid. And then I went to Thailand and everyone called me mermaid, and then I ended up going to the Philippines and going to mermaid school, and I got a mermaid tattoo and the whole thing. It
Yeah.
started with the blue hair.
Oh, I mean, starts with the hair, ends in the water. Come take a seat. Please.
All right, here we go, guys. We're doing great. Oh, I don't know. What do we got going on here? What do we get going on? Whoa,
Alright.
so exciting.
There's actually armholes in this.
Oh,
Viewers.
nah, I'm cool. Kimberly says, amazing head massage. I can feel it over here.
Sending good massage vibes. No, I just love putting on, like, leave-in treatments are great once you've had colour, right?
It's like, I don't even see it. That's probably good.
Oh, you'll see it, you wait.
Oh, wow, that smells great. What is that?
This is nice.
Amazing.
It's coconut and keratin leave-in treatment.
Wow. That's great. So good.
Let's just start brushing your hair.
Janice, what part of town are we in? We are in San Pedro.
We're actually in a place called Swasanai,
Oh.
which is what it's the Sutu Hill. It's what the Mayans call Earth. So we live in the Earth. We live in the Earth place.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, we're in San Pedro, La Laguna, Canton, Swasanai.
Wow.
That's our address at least.
Wow.
So it's a bit of a mouthful.
It's great. Do you have like a number? Like, can you like?
Do you know what? We haven't got a number. It's really silly.
That's what I was telling you. It's like you go in the States or like in London, like you actually have like a flat with like a number on the street with a name, and it's crazy. You
The
can like get
closest you
mail.
get is landmarks. So like, I'm near the dock. I'm near this restaurant. Like, I had my passport delivered, and it got delivered to me in the middle of the road. Do you understand that?
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
they didn't even ask me to sign for it.
Wow.
I know it's my passport, but they didn't know that. Like,
Wow.
alright.
Tina says London is on my bucket list.
Everyone needs to go. Everyone needs to do their time there.
Amanda, you're funny. She said, "Who doesn't want to have sex with this man now?" Okay, very exciting. Sue says, "Nice guy, very good." Brandon, you love the color. How can you see the color?
Yeah, you gotta wait.
You gotta wait. I think you're preemptively loving me. Thank you. Oh, I can kind of see it. Oh, this is exciting.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be quite blonde, I think. Like, it looks dark now, but I think you're gonna be quite light.
Sounds great.
So
So we're keeping the length, guys.
yes.
We're just gonna take a little trim. I told him I wanna be the chick with the long blonde hair. That's one of my life goals now.
Well, you're halfway there. Just gotta grow the rest of the hair.
Exactly. It's persistence and commitment and patience, like the rest of my life right now.
And just for your information, yeah, we're just taking a little bit off the length, and then we're gonna adjust the shape around the face
Sounds
and
great.
the layers through the top.
Sounds great. And you're cool if I keep doing video?
Yeah, you can keep doing the
Great.
video. The only thing I do want you to do is put your knee down or
Great.
sit like a yoga instructor.
Sit
Sit,
in a yoga.
yeah, however you like. Whatever feels good for you. Yeah, and then you got to let me control you. So you can you do
Sounds
that.
great.
Just let me
Can
go.
I
You
can I
film
put
me.
my get my my tripod so I don't use my hands?
Yeah, sure.
Great. That'll be the breast thing. Whoa, guys, look at that. That's cool. So I was not planning this when I came in, just FYI. I just wanted to get a little lighter, and then now I'm a little mermaidy.
It's a cool little tripod.
Oh yeah, this thing is so useful. It's great
Touch
because it
too.
just and then it goes up like this.
Oh, mate, it's actually really big. Like,
Yeah, but we don't need it that big. We'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. And then, great. Great. Have you ever had anyone do a video while you do their hair?
oh yeah.
Yeah?
That's what you have to do when you sort of like prepare for shows and stuff.
Oh. Well,
You
cool.
sort of understand?
Like
You
prepare
do
for
all-
fashion shows.
Yeah, like you do all the prep work,
Wait.
and then the whole thing is, completely.
He's like, okay, stop. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm ready.
Alright,
okay.
here we go. Head down. Yeah, you just have to prepare everything. So you're cutting hair on stage.
Wow.
Like, cutting for a camera is great, because like people on stage ask a lot. You know, you have to answer and run people through your work. People ask a lot of questions. Also, they're other hairdressers. They're not just clients or people who ask very technical questions. So it's quite high pressure.
It sounds awful.
Oh, it can be great fun. It can be all of those things.
Yeah. It sounds very high sensation.
There's an event in England called Salon International, and every year all the hairdressers meet up there. Alright?
Sounds like a great party.
Oh mate, it is the weirdest party you've ever seen. Like, get all of like
Great
England's
hair.
hairdressers or hairdressers in Europe, put them all in one room. It's hilarious. You're having a great time no matter what.
I was going to ask you something. I remember
I
this.
feel like filming haircuts is probably a better way to get better haircuts. In the end. Don't it really put, like, you think about it, you asked did I mind, but like, you know, I know a lot of hairdressers that would mind.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like,
Well, I'm glad you're not one of them.
no.
Oh, I forgot. I remember what it was. I don't want. I can't imagine you doing it, but I don't want like a straight line. I want like
We're just
I like
gonna keep-
texture.
You like it a little bit texture?
Yeah, I like
Right.
texture. the word feathered,
Yeah.
feathery texture.
No worries, you've got quite fine hair as it is.
Yeah, it's barely there.
Everyone, or anyone who's cut your hair before, clearly sees that you like texture. You haven't got loads of layers in the back, just a little bit.
I haven't had a haircut in over a year, probably
That's
about
alright.
a year. Yeah. Actually, no. You know how I found you? Carla.
Oh, Carla, yeah.
Carla was the last woman to cut my hair. And
I haven't seen her in ages. She's been, what, like...
Exactly.
how long?
I had been trying to make an appointment with her for ages, and I couldn't until finally she's like, you know what? Just go talk to Ross. He cuts my hair. And it's like, you know what? That's actually brilliant. You want to find the person
Who does the
hairdresser's hair. It's like, who does the photographer?
It's like that.
Takes a headshot,
There's a
headshot.
lovely little old riddle, right? So your aim is to get a good haircut.
Yes.
You're in a village,
Okay.
and there's 2 hairdressers. One of them has bad hair. The other one has good hair.
Ah.
Which one do you get a haircut from to get a good haircut?
The one with good hair. Because no, the one with bad hair. Why?
Because he cuts the one who's got good hair. Do you understand?
No, but then if he cuts the one with the yeah, of course, obviously.
Yeah,
I knew
because
there
no
was
one
like
cuts
math.
their own hair.
That was like
Good job.
that was like math. That was like that I told you.
Hilarious.
My brain. I knew it. I knew that's what it was, but I couldn't formulate it in my brain. No, you get the one with the bad hair because the good hair. Yeah, okay, obviously. Cause they couldn't.
One cross your legs, one piece.
Yes.
No worries. Yeah, that's literally it. It's like I love all the old Riddles, like you know the brothers Riddles.
Give it to me.
All right. You're going down a path, and you come to a fork in the road, and there's 2 brothers. One only tells lies. One only tells the truth. One path leads to certain death. The other path leads to, let's just say, happiness. What question do you ask the brothers to find out which one is the correct path? One of them always lies, and the other one always tells the truth.
Oh man, that's such a good riddle.
No, being brothers is kind of fun for that reason.
Yeah.
I love telling this one with my bro. That's hilarious.
What do you guys think? You can,
Oh, they know the brothers riddle. They'll just go straight to Google. They'll be like, time's gone.
You can't ask them like, I don't know, man.
All right.
Tell me.
Well, you know, you shouldn't really like let people get away with it so easily.
I know,
Right?
I'm
That's
horrible.
what riddles are there for.
I
To be
know.
frustrating.
Like a koan.
No, but I'll tell you. It's you ask, what would my brother say? Is the correct way to go down. The
Wait.
one that always lies will tell you the wrong way. And right, like, so if you ask the brother that always lies, what his brother would say, you're always going to get the right answer because the one who always lies will always tell you the wrong
Whoa,
path.
man.
Sorry, man. It's
My
a bit
brain.
much.
No,
Hey, you
I-
ask, what does the brother say?
What does the okay?
Yeah, you ask him.
What would your brother say?
Yeah, is the right direction. And
Wow.
the one who's
I feel
honest-
like I'm gonna be laying
Yeah.
awake at night, like even though I know the answer, trying to like. Great. You got any other ones?
Yeah. I have a mouth, but cannot speak.
It's a trumpet. No.
I mean, technically, no, it doesn't have a mouth.
I don't know.
The river
Huh? A river. Oh.
has a mouth, cannot speak.
Oh, that's sweet.
Right.
I love rivers. Any tree riddles?
Any tree riddles?
Or goat
Yeah,
riddles?
actually, just thinking about. There's so many, but what's there's a couple of nice riddles. Is, I can't quite remember.
Hold on.
It's not really-
ever so slightly,
Yeah, you can do it
slightly
however you
tilted,
like.
and it's bothering me.
However you need to.
Bothering you guys bothers me. Is that better? There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's better.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
You have
What's
an
up-
interesting mind.
Thanks. Definitely started talking about like different sorts of social experiments.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, it's like Schrodinger's cat. You ever heard of Schrodinger's cat?
I have, but I can't remember what it is.
Okay, so it's all about a man tells you that there is a cat that's poisoned, about to die in this box.
Ooh,
Right?
horrible.
Yeah, no, it's Schrodinger's cat experiment, right? It can be related. It's about alternative realities, essentially. Now, you can trust that. You can trust that what that man says. Open the box and find whatever's in there. But until you open the box, you do not know if there is a cat in there. You do not know if it's if that person is lying. So those two alternate realities exist within the same thing. It's kind of like how everyone needs to go and find their way, like love, for example. Like, oh, we always make the same old mistakes. It's because you don't know what's in the box until you open the box. And I mean, if you're willing to enter the experiment, then you should be willing to have a dead cat in a box at the end of it. Anyway, the point is, until you've really gone and seen it, and done it, you don't know. And
That's a good point.
it's about all existing in the same realm, you know? Like, these realities are all possible right up until you open the box.
Wow.
But yeah, Schrodinger's cats. Yeah, I've got loads, mate. I love a bit of science fiction as well. Do you know science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke?
I don't know. There was a time I was really into science fiction. I was really into like the Ender's Game books.
They're good. He just has a few laws that are very, very peculiar but very true. You know, any superior advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And like variants of that law, like any supreme amount of kindness is indistinguishable from malice.
Wait, what?
Because you don't know what people's like. If someone's being like, if I gave you like £1 million, $1 million, right, and for like no reason, well, I'm just being kind, you would question why,
Yes.
right? And that's why, like, are they going to want something from me?
Oh.
That's what it means. It's just that it's hard to decide whether you can really sort of like trust someone if they're being too kind.
Interesting. So these are science fiction.
They're essentially theoretical, but like more for the brain as opposed to, you know. I mean, it is real life.
I feel like being here. I feel like being in your presence is bending my brain.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's that's great. That's great. It's a service to society. We should be bending each other's brains and not just, you know.
Having a little pick at them should be
Yeah.
quite nice. I quite honestly, I love having my brain wrapped around a stick sometimes. So it gets so stupid.
I'm so excited. So excited to see how it's gonna look.
Me too. My favourite part's the low right?
Have you ever?
Because you get to reveal
Have you ever
everything.
done just like simple color highlights like this with someone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. I guess there's
I
nothing new
did
that you
them,
can do.
did them this morning.
Same thing.
Yeah, not the same thing, different technique, but like I did them this morning.
But like no, like the blue.
Oh, the
color.
blue.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
I know you've done the highlights probably a million.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, no.
I was like, are you sure you want to come with me? Like, you've never done highlights?
No, like the color, like that.
The colour, for sure, we've done lots of accents. Like I like to do lots of, because your visual point is on your face, right? So from here to here, you need to give whatever colour away you want on those places. And we do a lot of rainbow hair here. Like you see all the fashion colours.
Yeah.
Like a palette, you can mix them all together. So you can do that. But in your particular style, it's made for you. It's it's not made for anyone else. So I kind of feel
Like, although I've done rainbow and stuff there, I've probably not done it the same way before on anyone else. This is the moment where we talk really loud.
Okay. Tina says, I thought I was been watching the UK version of The Big Bang Theory. And Danielle says, hair and life lessons in one. Suzanne says, you have a calming, healing feeling.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate.
Yeah, I had the sense of like, I feel like we're in a TV show right now or something. Like you're like a character.
I was trying to say, it's funny, like, I remember what it's like to, as soon as someone puts a camera on you, everything changes. It is, it's what my job was on the photo shoots.
Ah, I see.
Essentially to, you know, not just do the hair, but keep morale up.
Yeah.
Keep the models feeling natural.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things, you know.
You seem to have like you're very effortless, like you're very natural. Like I don't feel like you've changed
No,
like, at all.
I suppose it's just doing my job really. It's like second nature. You do anything for 20 years,
Yeah.
it becomes absolutely second nature.
Oh, I cannot remember last time I had my hair blow dried.
Yeah, right?
Years.
Was it 600 meters above sea level, surrounded by volcanoes, a crazy lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like hairdressing in the middle of nowhere. I love that.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Pirate hairdresser.
It's nice to, I don't know, work like this. It's kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, why not bring a camera in for every haircut? Like, if I get people out here, I might just record every haircut. Why
You
not?
could have like a show, you know? People love this
yeah,
stuff.
but it would be much more fun to watch everyone in their particular techniques, because every hairdresser has slightly different techniques for achieving the same goal. And we're all an amalgamation of all of the hairdressers that we've all met in our lives. So it's kind of how you learn stuff off people.
Yeah.
And you just keep it with you. So it would actually be really helpful. Like, yeah, it's got to be really, really nice. I remember when we were making videos in the old salon. They were good fun to be made. But like, this is a lot more honest, right? Than
That's what people have said about my videos. Whenever I do a video with somebody, like when they've had experience, like working with film crews or something, it's like this is just
it's like it's not
run
even
gun.
there.
It's not
In fact, when I turn around, I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what can you say? But there are those people out there in the world that are uncomfortable behind camera.
Of course.
And like,
So good.
what is it, for any photo, you just say the word prune.
Prune?
Yeah, look how your lips go.
Prune. Wow, it's not cheese. Prune. Wow.
It does that thing where your lips slightly separate and you can see slightly bit of the teeth. Smile with your eyes, not your mouth.
Yeah, we have like 1,100 people watching right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll just keep the blow drying. We'll wash it again. We'll just
so
keep
good.
it going.
So good. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking forward to in the States is hot showers.
There's hot showers here.
Yeah, it's true.
Like that isn't, you are not the crime.
Yeah, no, I know. You know, where I'm staying now. It's like I would have to go to someone's house to take a hot shower. Like, I'm looking forward to staying in a place where there's hot
Where
showers.
you have your own,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to fast internet. Hot shower, fast internet, and mail. I'm gonna order stuff.
Damn, I don't miss really any of those things.
Really?
Yeah, well, I broke my phone yesterday, right? Did I tell you earlier?
Yeah.
There we go.
You mentioned-
So, it might have only been a few hours, but we literally have, like, we've got a phone right in front of us right now. They're everywhere. We're so attached to them.
So attached.
And the internet, as soon as it's fast, Like, there never seems to be enough internet. Alright? Doesn't matter how fast it
It
is.
sounds like any other addiction.
Right?
Never enough.
When I broke my phone for 2 weeks, I couldn't afford a new phone. I had so many revelations about life. Like you wouldn't believe. I understand I need a phone for my work and my business and how I operate. You know, to meet up with anyone nowadays, it doesn't need. But when you haven't got a phone, you don't worry. No phone, no computer. You just walk around. You do exactly what you want all of the time. Right?
Yeah.
When you don't have this thing in front of you. Very, very interesting. But after 2 weeks, when you get it back, you feel like that dopamine, like,
Whoa!
whoa! And then suddenly, you're on your phone all the time.
Yeah. Part of my practice is I take days of silence where there's like no phone. Actually, I keep my phone off a lot because
Yeah.
I have such an intensive use of it for this work. It's so critical that I have those dedicated times where it's like I just keep it off. And keeping it off for like 3 days at a time is like so good.
I can't do that.
Do that every 6 weeks. Turn your phone off for 3 days.
I think you'd have to take me away. You just have to take the phone away. It's an issue. I understand it's an issue, but people want their hair done all the fucking time.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
and if you need to reply to these people.
Yeah. Well,
Even since this video started, people are talking to me. When I go upstairs, I get more people
It's crazy.
have messaged. You know, and you're all welcome to. I'll kill you with kindness. It's easy.
but they won't know if it's malice.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, you ruined it now.
Oh.
You ruined it. I'll come up with a new
your
chapter.
pirate antics.
But yeah, like I think what you said is great. Like, I wish I could do that. It's a lot harder than you think.
It is. No, I know how hard it is. The key to making it work is you put it in your calendar in advance, and then you work up towards it, you prepare, and you let people know that you're not going to be available. And it's just like.
So this is what I don't get. Is that you have to go to all the extra work to organise the time that you're going to be doing nothing.
Yes, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Because if you don't do that work, then you can't do it. You can't do the nothing.
You can always do nothing.
It's funny how hard it is to do nothing.
I will agree, it is hard doing nothing sometimes. But it's, especially when you're busy, right?
Well, the busyness is a symptom of like the busy mind, you know?
Yeah.
And so to calm down the mind from all the busyness is really challenging because it's like any addiction. The mind is addicted to the busyness and the activity and the jumping and the moving and the running. So it's really hard to stop that.
You just need to keep on going. It's the same thing. We were saying today how like the internet is once you're on Facebook, you're never off. It's like a footprint, right? You leave your digital footprint, and it can never, even if you don't want to be interactive with it, it's still there for when you next need it. Now we start to see some of the blonde come through. It's like, because we haven't used bleach on your hair, we get this proper natural blonde.
Nice.
Like, it looks like you've been in the sun for like 8 weeks.
Great, I love it. What do you think of the technique of putting lemon in your hair and then being in the sun? Like, does that
Ancient.
work? Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, lemon creates ammonia, right? And when combined with heat, it starts to lift out some of the pigments of your hair.
Oh.
It's like the ancient Egyptians worship Amun Ra, right? And there's ancient recipes for ammonia in hieroglyphs.
Really?
Because they've been worshipping the sun god there, most of their existence. So, really, there's a lot of these techniques work. I would not be putting lemon juice on your hair in the salon. Like, come on. But, they didn't come from nowhere.
Okay.
It's never going to make your hair blonde. Like, it wouldn't do what I've done to your hair today. Right? It just wouldn't. It would it would look completely, almost patchy. Yeah, because it's juice. Think about it.
Yeah, it's
You're applying juice to your hair. It's like a lot of people use avocado
For what?
and for their hair.
Like as a moisturizer, or like what does avocado do?
Well, hear me out a little bit first.
Okay.
A lot of people like to use coconut oil, avocado, even eggs. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right? Let's not blow drying your hair forward. But some, there might be natural ways, but they are not. They're not 100% the best,
Yeah.
And just because it works for one person doesn't mean it will work for everybody.
Yeah.
And if someone's having problems with, like, this lady was saying to me that she's having problems with her hair being so greasy. And what was she doing? Putting coconut oil in it, avocado. I mean, like, and she said it won't wash out. And I was like, did they ever do the oil water experiment in school with you? I was like, oil, water.
So how do you get them out? How do you get them out?
Well, you have to use probably something to do with the lemon. Because you need citrus.
Okay.
Because the reason so oil is technically a fat, right?
Okay.
And what cuts down fats? Such lesson.
I know, you are like
like pineapples, oranges,
Okay.
they will cut through the fat. So that's why a lot of shampoos and stuff are scented around citrus fruits.
Okay.
Because they're often used to remove high amounts of dirt. But if you wash your hair regularly, you should be, the first shampoo is to lift the dirt off your scalp. Because you're only washing your scalp. The scalp should be pH levels between 4.5 and 5.5 when it's good. That's what you're aiming to achieve. The shampoo is there for your scalp, not so much your hair.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow.
Well, your scalp has oils that allow your hair to feel soft and good.
Yeah.
Right? So what you're doing is refreshing it, allowing the hair to produce more oils going down the hair. A good example of this is in the Chinese dynasties. They use rosewood as in their combs, right?
Yeah.
And they'd be combing hair like 1,000 times a day. But it's because of the oil from the tree in the sap. It comes off in the hair. That's why everyone likes their hair after about 3 days of a wash, right?
Yeah.
Because it goes a nice colour you like, the nice texture. Yeah, it's all about the scalp. First one, lift the dirt. Second shampoo, rinse the dirt. The conditioner is for the hair.
Okay.
That shouldn't go on your scalp, that should be going on your mid-lengths and ends.
Wow, okay. I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I'm getting,
Willkommen.
I got a hairdo and an education.
I honestly think retention of clients is all about education. And you
Yeah.
could probably say this is the same for your live stream, is that like, you need to have more information at your disposal. And if you're willing to give that information away, like I only want people to do their hair good at home, look after their hair better themselves. And how are they going to do that without the information?
So you recommend 2 shampoos every time?
Yeah. But you won't need to wash your hair that often.
Okay. How often should someone wash it? I mean, I guess
It's different for everybody.
Yeah.
But I like to do sometimes on my own scalp a big deep cleanse, and then I leave it like a week. And it allows especially when you're changing seasons,
Wow.
right? Because your scalp needs to adjust. Yeah. I think people forget about all of this stuff back home, right?
Well, I
Because
don't think we've never been taught it. No one's ever taught me about my
But there's no
scalp.
reason for you to learn it because you're in a temperature-controlled environment, right? There's air conditioners, heaters,
Yep.
right?
Wow.
I'm just going to pull the hair over your face.
Yeah, sounds
and then we'll put
great.
it on your face. But yeah, that's why we don't think about it so much. Whereas here we have a lot more, lot less control. And every time around this year, everyone's scalp needs to adjust to this weather, especially on your side of the lake.
Why?
I feel like there's more moisture. I know we live in the same lake, but like, or maybe it's due to where I live slightly not in the forest, is kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, I live in the forest.
Right. I feel like things are a little bit more moist there, so.
Yeah.
Because obviously you want to keep your scalp dry.
Okay.
And then the moisture just breathes down. That's why dreadlocks are not appropriate in Western countries.
Why?
Because they never dry.
Ah.
You wash them, and then they never dry.
But what about here?
Here is great.
But
Because-
it's so wet.
Yeah, but it's sunny. Like every morning there is sunshine. Am I wrong?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's like, I get up about 6. Like, you're getting the rhythm after a few years. You're probably almost in it now.
Yeah.
6 till 6. After 6,
Yeah.
you start feeling a little tired.
Oh my god, it was 6:30
Like-
the other day. We were having this birthday party. It was like literally 6:30. I was like, I gotta go. Like, it's late. I'm tired.
for me. It is crazy how Corona changed that. Because I used to, yeah, I was just about to say that. Corona changed how we operate. You know, now we'll go out till 9.
Wow, look at that. That's cool.
I've just got to finish cutting your hair a little bit.
Great. Wow. Whoa. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, I really feel like you're a hair artist.
Well, I'd like to think so too. I spent my life doing it, you know. Like, it's my life's work.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
put it that way.
It's like, but I mean, I've been to people who cut hair and like do hair, but I never until you got the sense of like an artist. You know, you really are like a fiber artist.
I really appreciate
Hair
that. You
fiber.
know.
A pirate hair
Pirate
fiber.
artist.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Amazing. I can't wait to see it in the full light.
Oh yeah, it's
Kinda-
well
it's
dark
kinda
today, isn't it?
Well.
Sorry, sound.
You sound
Sorry, English.
so
Just for a moment.
well done.
Sorry, mate. All right, geese. Calm down.
We have a bunch of people from the UK watching.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got Trisha and there are a bunch of other people. Belinda.
Shout out to the East London massive. Depends where they're from.
I don't know, it's all London, right? It's just like
Well,
England, just like London, and then you're just like outside of London somewhere, right?
Yeah, or Greater London.
I see Trisha.
You're in Essex.
Where is, so like
Essex is just like east of London.
Okay.
It's like 30, 40 minutes. Like, well, my dad's like half Scottish
Oh,
and
cool.
half East End.
Yeah.
And my mum like grew up in the East End, etc. So there's like, it's really not that far away from London. You know, all the people who did the Cockney rhyming slang, etc. like that. Like, it's kind of where I'm from.
Okay.
You know, Cockney rhyming
No.
slang.
No, but I want to hear it.
Well, like, if you're not careful, I'll make you brown bread in a minute.
I don't know what that means.
I'll take you to the Tommy Tank, get your bangers and mash, right? Like, you must be having a bubble. Like, there's loads, like,
Trisha's loving it.
yeah, so brown bread means dead, alright?
Why?
I don't know, it was a language invented so the police could not understand what was going on.
Okay.
So, that's kind of why. And, like, you got your apples and pears, your stairs, your Tommy Tank is the bank.
Okay.
You can also call someone a Tommy Tanker, because that means they're a wanker.
Wow.
Yeah, I very much enjoy a bit of Cockney rhyming slang.
I'm highly entertained. This looks great.
Yeah, it feels nice.
I feel like
you feel a
Harley
lot lighter
Quinn.
all over.
Yeah.
I feel that it's.
I think my niece is gonna like it. She's 7 years old. I think she'll think it's cool.
See, this is why I thought the blue was a nice idea for you, because
Yeah.
obviously we were turning you blonde,
Yeah.
right? Like it's quite clear that you're blonde, but the blue is just that nice little
Yeah,
accent
it's
on
nice
it
little
that you
punk.
can just sit there a little bit like that. And you know, they last a few washes, so
Yeah, I think it'll fade nicely.
yeah, like proper.
That was the cool thing about the mermaid hair was that it faded really, really beautifully. But she did a proper like bleach, and it was like white.
You normally have to.
Yeah.
It's only because your hair is quite blonde naturally we could get away with this today. Do you sort of understand?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Otherwise we weren't getting away with it. It's a.
That's fun. That's fun. How exciting. Hi, Janice. Wow.
Alright, Erica, run your hands through. Run your hands through your
Wow.
hair.
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah?
Feels
It does
great.
feel really nice.
Wow. Ooh, wow. Oh, it feels so fresh.
Get you a mirror. Hold on.
Can I
Hold
take
that
this?
for me.
Okay.
Spin you around. So that you can see in the back. You alright? Peak burns.
Ooh.
So we gave nice layers, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
And they come from the front and they fade into the back. We kept your texture at the bottom,
Nice.
right?
Oh, yeah, it looks great. Wow.
So, and the blue's nice. When you pull it back off your face, can you see it just slightly comes into your hair? I think I quite like that.
Yeah.
And you can see it from the other side too.
I like it so much.
I quite like it so much. I really, really like it. Yeah, I love this, man. I think you look beautiful.
Aw.
Take this gown off and see what it looks like on your...
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
sweet.
Yeah. Oh,
No problem.
wow, amazing. Let's go see it in the light, guys. Wow. Holy cow. Wow. Ah.
Oh, that's great, man.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah, so it's not like too much lighter, but it's a little bit lighter, and then we got these cool blues going on. Wow. Wow, Ross, great job.
You're very welcome.
Oh,
Pleasure.
real artist. Okay, guys, well, I was not at all planning for this to happen, but it just, I got blued. He blew me.
And I blew you. Well, it was a pleasure to meet all of you guys.
Yeah.
I hope to blue you too sometime.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna sign off and hopefully I can make the last boat. Wow. I think I'm just gonna do that thing where I just like, you know when you like get your hair done, you're like catch yourself in all the reflections. Cool. So guys, if you didn't see the rest of this video, we did a tour of this cool pirate house. Ross showed us around. Really cool guy. Really special place. So go back and check it out if you didn't, and if you want to come to Guatemala and get your hair done by him, you totally can. If you want to come work at the salon, totally can. Wow, that's cool. Super cool. No, do I need a new photo shoot now? Wow, how fun is that? That's great. Let's do a screenshot of that. Can I do a screenshot? Yeah. Cool. Screenshot. Nice. That was great. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign out. Nice. Nice. So he doesn't have a link. He doesn't have a link. But if you go to Brothers, yeah, Ross Fletcher on Facebook, or Brothers Guest House in San Pedro, and you can find them. Someone already did, so you can send them a message. You can book your appointment. It's great. All right, guys. I love you very much. It's 4:45. That means I gotta go. I may or may not have missed the last boat, so I should probably get going. I love you too, Trish. Yeah. All right, love you. Bye. Bye.
Adios.
Ross. Yay.
Adios.
You're
Ciao.
famous now. Yay.
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.